video. Gee, why are frames dropping? This is a pretty glitchy route sometimes. Anyways, so a few weeks ago, I did a video on some German trains that I feel should definitely be added to Train Sim World. Now, this time, we're gonna do the same video, but with American trains, or North American, because practically US, Canada, and Mexico all use the same trains, but most of them are built in America, so we're just gonna call them American, even if like Go Transit or via or Canadian National uses them. Or even different continents like Pacific National in Australia uses them. Anyways, you know what I mean. So I'm pretty sure does Pacific National use some American trains? Pretty sure I know like some South American trains do. Anyways, let's get started. Number 1, the ES44AC. Now this train is pretty neat. It's similar to the AC4400CW and C40-8W, and even though it's similar, and since I just got another similar locomotive, I feel like they should add, and inside, like the interior, the controls are actually pretty different. Like I don't know, I'm pretty sure they are a little bit different. And they're a very popular site. I mean, that was one of the trains I rail fanned on my CSX video. Probably the most popular one I did. So, I feel like they're necessary. Number 2, the SD70AC. Another very iconic American locomotive. It's similar to the ES44AC. Only differences, or one of the bigger differences, I should say, is that, just not technically wise, it's just got a bit of the windshield's a little bit different, like it's slanted out more, and I feel like it should definitely be added. Number 3, the F125. This train is it's Metrolink, so yeah, I think, and yeah, I love it, even though I haven't seen it yet. And it's also very impressive because it has Tier 4 emissions, meaning that it's very eco-friendly, and it's still their most powerful locomotive in the Metrolink fleet. And we already have, and their Metrolink and Caltrain are pretty similar, like they're close next to each other, so in like the Bay Area, I think. So, I feel like it would be good if we ever get a Metrolink route, and yeah. Number 4, the Acela. Now, this train is one of my favorites, and there are 2 different generations. There's the Avelia Liberty, which is a newer one, and which is made by Alstom. So I feel like this one would be better because it's a cousin to the TGV, which you already have, and the older Acela by Bombardier, and it's the first high-speed train to run on a daily basis in America. So, and I feel like it's a must-have. Both the new and the old will do good. Number 5, the ACS 64. I know, we already had this train, but we need it back, okay? It got left behind in Train Simulator 1, never made it to 2, and I won't sleep until it makes a return. Either Northeast Corridor in general, or just a locomotive. And it should at least be using like the scenario planner or something. Come on, we need this train back. Please. I mean, it's a cousin to BR-182, as it's part of the Euro Sprinter lineup. The both of them are. So it'll be pretty cool to have another one. The next one is the P42. So this is another popular American locomotive, and it's Amtrak's main. It's basically Amtrak's main train. So it's it's like the most commonly used one until they get replaced by a different one, the SC44. So yeah, another train that should be added. So yeah, take a seat here. What do I have to say about it? It's cool. That's cool. Double hair F40PH. So I've recorded once on the channel. It was that very special. It was that very special train with like few sleeper coaches and stuff, and 3 locomotives. It'd be an absolute blast to have in the game. Next one is the R160. This is a subway car used in New York City subway. And as much as the New York City subway route is highly requested and needed, this would be the perfect train to have run on it. I have rode on the New York City subway on a different car. I don't think I've done the R160 yet, but I still think it looks pretty cool and should be added. The next one is the Caltrain EMU. So I'm not sure what the exact model name is, but so we're riding on Caltrain right now. So first, before I should talk about what Caltrain's doing. They're gonna upgrade their fleet to electric multiple units. EMUs are electric multiple units, so it's built in within other trains. DMUs are diesel multiple units. So if you don't know what that is, basically they're connected units and can only be separated at like a maintenance shop, and they're good because they're fuel efficient because most of them are electric, and they're very fast because the power is diverted to all the wheels, so it's capable of accelerating very fast. So Caltrain wants some of these. Even MBTA is interested in them, although MBTA isn't. We'll have to make some upgrades or something because of their platforms are a lot higher in Caltrain's. However, this train does have 2 levels of doors, one for higher platforms, one for lower platforms, which is a very unique feature, and I feel like it'd be pretty cool to have them. Next one is the F59 PHI. Now, unfortunately, they're just being retired by Amtrak, but they're still on Metra, commuter railroad in Chicago. And they're an iconic American locomotive. And they're powered by their prime mover is the EMD 710. So it has the same idling sound you'd get from a train such as the Class 66 over in England. So it can be pretty familiar. Like its noises can be pretty familiar, and yeah, one I feel as should be necessary. And the last one, I kind of already foreshadowed this, the SC44 Charger. Now, Amtrak is buying these for mainly the West Coast. It's not going to be a while till they reach the East Coast, but the West is getting a lot of them. And yeah, they're gonna have they're supposed to provide a smoother ride and just be better than existing P42s. It's sad to see them replaced, but you can still see a P42s on other commuter railroads, or Amtrak's not, well, it has some commuters, it's mainly interstate, but you can see the P42 on Via. Actually, I don't think that's really is that a commuter railroad? I don't know. I've never been to Canada as much as I want to, but yeah. And yeah, that wraps up today's video of some trains that should be added to Train Sim World. Next I'll be doing one for English trains. So yeah. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next video.